This exercise is going to build your end range strength for your shoulder blade depression, or the ability to get that those shoulder blades down. So you can really build some of the strength of these muscles, and we should be lengthening some of these as well. So I'm going to show you how to do this with both at the same time, and also with just one, two in this video. So you're going to grab a really thick band. The thicker, the more resistance you're going to get, which is going to be better. We shouldn't be able to like shrug against this a ton, and if you can, we want a bigger band. So you want to step on the band and then come up into the upright position. So then from here, what we're going to do is a PAILs contraction. So we should feel like the band can kind of pull us into what we call depression, and that should be kind of opening up the stuff here. When we start PAILs, we're going to start the muscles that are being stretched. So that is going to be elevating the shoulders into this position. So we're thinking about this, but again, the band should be really heavy. We can also do this with a set of really heavy dumbbells or kettlebells if you have good grip. So then we're going to contract and hold, ramping up the intensity slowly to the desired amount over 10 to 15 seconds, then holding for 10 to 15 seconds, then slowly relaxing into that stretch. Then we're going to start the rails contraction, which is going to be actively trying to pull our shoulder blades down away from our ears. You should be feeling this stuff contract to pull the shoulder blade down. And we're going to ramp that intensity up slowly to feel more of a stretch over 10 to 15 seconds and hold for the 10 to 15 seconds or whatever your program prescribes. And then that would be one round of your PAILs and rails. Now, we can also do this with just one side as well to really get a little bit more intensity here. So for this, we would kind of lean away so that this is really pulling and giving us a nice deep stretch here. Then we would contract and do our PAILs here, and then our rails would be a little bit more intense as well, because we would be able to move our neck. So if your goal for this exercise is just to build your shoulder blades, awareness, and both general strength and mobility at the end range, we might do both together. But if you really want to open some of this range of motion up and load the side of your neck tissues, we can do just one at a time. So we can add the neck intention there, and we can either flex or extend a little bit to guide where we want the stretch. And if that's the case, you're going to hold that stretch for a while first, up to 2 minutes, and then do the same PAILs and rails contraction there so that you can also open up the tissues here. So a couple ways to do this stretch and this exercise, but with a lot of consistency, you should feel you have a lot more awareness and strength in those tissues, and then we can load them in your other exercises too.